I'm so excited that you're here today for our Data Engineering for Beginners, from zero to data engineer. If you have ever wondered how data moves from raw files and databases to business dashboards, reports, and machine learning models, then you are in the right place. Who is this course for? This course is designed for absolute beginners, aspiring data engineers, and analysts looking to transition. If you have a basic understanding of SQL and Python, that's great. But even if you are new to coding, I'm going to guide you through the process step by step. Today, data is the backbone of decision making in every industry, from healthcare and finance to e-commerce and gaming. But raw data is messy and unreliable. A data engineer's job is to structure, clean, and optimize that data so that businesses can make informed decisions. And that is exactly what you're going to learn from this course. Throughout this course, we are going to cover SQL for data engineers, mastering queries, joins, and optimization, Python for data engineering, working with pandas, databases, and file handling, data pipeline development, how to extract, transform, and load the data into source systems, cloud fundamentals, storing, securing, and scaling data for the cloud, as well as some hands-on projects to apply what you've learned. Each module is going to include engaging video lessons that simplify complex concepts. It includes some hands-on coding exercises to solidify your learning, include some real-world case studies to see how data engineering is applied in practice, as well as some quizzes and assessments to be able to track your progress. Why do you want to listen to me about this? Well, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Chris Gambill, and I have spent the last 25 years working with data. From legacy on-prem systems to cloud solutions in Azure and AWS, I've built data pipelines, optimized databases, automated workflows for businesses of all sizes. My goal today is to make data engineering accessible, fun, and practical for you. By the end of this course, you're going to have the skills to be able to build real-world data solutions and take the first step towards a data engineering career that you're going to love. So let's jump in. Today, we're going to start with what is data engineering. It's so important to have this foundational information before you get too far in. Have you ever wondered, how companies like Netflix recommends that next binge show that you're going to watch? Or how Amazon processes millions of orders daily? That is the magic of data engineering. It is the process of designing, building, and maintaining systems that collect, store, and process huge amounts of data. While data scientists are there to analyze that data and data analysts report on it, as engineers, we are there to make sure that the data is available, clean, and structured for that analysis. A data engineer's responsibilities typically include building data pipelines, so moving data from sources like APIs, database, just flat files like Excel, to storage systems like databases and cloud data warehouses and blob storage. We are there to clean and transform raw data. We're converting raw, messy data into structured, usable formats for our analysts and scientists. We're there to optimize data storage, ensuring that the data is performant and cost-effective in the databases that house them. Ensuring that data is secure and compliant. We are there to manage permissions, encryption, and monitor regulatory standards. Monitoring and troubleshooting, keeping pipelines running smoothly and debugging failures. Next, we're going to talk about ETL and ELT, which is really the foundation of data engineering. One of the core concepts that we work with as data engineers is how the data is being processed. Let's start with ETL. This is kind of the traditional standard, right? ETL stands for extract, transform, and load. Data is cleaned, transformed, and then being loaded into storage. This is extremely useful for traditional data warehouses where structured data is needed immediately. In more modern structures, we're looking at ELT. Again, same words, different order. Extract, load, and then transform. The data is first loaded into storage, like a data lake, and then it is transformed later. This allows for more flexibility in processing and analyzing raw data on demand. All right, here's a real-world concept example. Think of a restaurant. Before a chef can prepare the dish that they need fresh, quality ingredients, right? If the ingredients arrive in bulk and are unorganized, the kitchen becomes chaotic and inefficient. A data engineer is like the kitchen manager. We are ensuring that the ingredients, which in our case is the data, is sourced, prepared, and stored efficiently so that the chefs, which are our analysts and scientists, can do their work. In our next lesson, we're going to dive into the modern data stack and data modeling. So be sure to stay tuned. And if you enjoyed this lesson, be sure to like and subscribe so that you will be notified for our next lesson when it comes out next week. Also, we are always here on Friday nights at 10 p.m. for our live stream. So if you have any burning data engineer questions, be sure to join us at 10 p.m. Eastern. Thank you. I will see you next time.